Good morning, guys. It's 6:30 in the morning, and we have left for another trip. A road trip this time, and a really exciting one. Something which we have done before, but something we just cannot get our heads over, and we keep going there. So, we are going on a week-long trip to Goa. Again, like it's been, like a ritual with us, during the monsoons. We go to some place in the Western Ghats where we can enjoy the monsoons, and especially in a road trip. So we have started now from Whitefield to Goa. It is 625 kilometers. Will take around 11 to 12 hours. 12 hours, I would say, considering the breaks and others. And we're going to the North Goa, so we'll be taking a route accordingly, which will be, telling you as we move on. So yeah, very excited for now. Finally, we are out of Bangalore. We just passed the Nilamangla toll. Just took about an hour from our home. But then we live in the east of Bangalore, and then we have to cross all the way to the west to move on. And that's fine. 1 hour is very acceptable here. So again, 10 hour and around 6 minutes left. So guys, a word of advice. If you're leaving for Bangalore, leave early. We normally leave at around 5:30, but today it was almost 6:30 by the time we left from our apartment. And as you can see, the traffic, it's just around 7 something in the morning, and too much traffic, which is so much unexpected. So as always, if whenever you're going out of Bangalore, leave early. You'll save so much of time and efforts. So guys, it's now 8:10 a.m. and we have crossed around 80-85 kilometers. Still on National Highway 48. The road conditions have been very mixed until now, at least. The roads are okay, but there are a lot of diversions, and the road quality is also really just very mediocre. So that is why we are not able to maintain a very good speed. But having said that, I think most of the bad stretch has passed, and this stretch coming one should be good. We're almost driving for 1.52 hours, so probably we'll take another break. Another means the first break, in next few minutes. Okay, so we took a very small break, just a coffee, and the place was good. It's very spacious parking, clean washrooms, and yeah, our plan is actually to stop at Davangere to have some benne dosas, so we ensured not to eat before that. So guys, it's almost 10 a.m. in the morning, almost 3.5 hours since we left. I thought, give you an update. The road conditions at till this point are very good since the last we spoke, and very less diversions anymore now, very less trucks as well. So I'm totally enjoying the drive. Just a straightforward road, and you can easily maintain a speed of around 100 kilometers per hour, which we are doing, and quickly covering the distance at this point. Other than what we noticed is there are a lot of petrol stations in between, and there are a lot of restaurants as well. You will never run out of places to eat. So wherever you find you think like you need to eat, just wait. Probably next 5 to 10 minutes you'll find a restaurant where you can stop. Other than that, beautiful, beautiful weather. It's July, so you expect that. It also rained in between and it was sunny in between, and it keeps on changing, but overall weather remains lovely. Very green on both the sides, and it's a great drive. And you can see so many windmills, and that also means we are about to approach Chitradurga. We were just talking about that somewhere we'll get to see these once we are about to reach Chitradurga. Here we are, so many of them. I think we'll get close up as well further. So guys, we are almost about to reach Davangere. Davangere, if I hope I have pronounced correctly. And the roads have been excellent. I have been using cruise control for quite some time and have been totally satisfied with it. So it would be a crime to come to Davangere and not try the benne dosa. So for that you can go to the city, or other thing we found is one restaurant, Apurva Resorts and Restaurant. This is right on the highway, and a very good place to stop. And last year we stopped there as well, in fact last to last year, and their dosas were pretty good. And it's a good resort, clean washrooms, good place to eat. So yeah, we've come again here to try Bina dosas again, and as soon as you try it, we'll give you a feedback. So we are done with the breakfast, a 30 minutes break, and the food as expected was pretty good. Benne dosas were on the point and really, really good. One thing, however, was, tea and coffee was a bit costly, around 50 rupees. That's okay. We spent around 350 rupees for a plate of dosa, which has 2 dosas each. It was pretty good. So I would definitely recommend you to stop here if you are following the same route, for one reason, that it's right on the highway, which is a wonderful thing. Second is their benne dosas are really, really good. So we are not even halfway yet. The ETA has increased to 6 p.m. now, unfortunately. We'll try to cover it as much as we can. And yeah, let's see. So it's again more than 30 minutes since we have been driving after we stopped. But still more than 5 or 30 minutes to go. But we are still on NH48 and the roads have been beautiful. Check out the views on both the sides. It's a pleasure driving here. I'm enjoying a lot. And I think we are almost more than halfway there, and I think it would be a good time to talk about the routes that you can take to Goa from when coming from Bangalore. The one that we are taking is from NH48. We go towards Hubballi, from there Dharwad, and from there we take the left turn towards Nagar. Right? And from there we go and cross the Molam National Park, then we go through Ponda and we reach Goa. So the point being, if you're going to the North Goa at least, I really think this is the best route and the fastest route to reach Goa in that case. However, there are other routes as well. If you're going to the South Goa, then there are a couple of options. From Hubballi, you can take a left turn, go towards Yellapur, and from there Ankola, Karwar, and then you can go to South Goa. That would be, again, that's a very good route actually, if you want. And there's one more route, there's Bankapur that comes here. From there you can take left turn, and then Simla, that go to Karwar and Ankola from there as well. These are the routes available that you have. Given that in which portion of Goa that we are going, the route matters accordingly. And one thing to add, whenever you're going to Goa from Bangalore, ghat section is unavoidable. That has to come there. I'm telling this because they are near very new drivers who often ask how difficult or easy to go there, especially in the ghat section. So yes, ghat sections are there, of course. If you go to South Goa from Yellapur, it will be slightly lesser, but the one that we are going from Dharwad, there is a lot of ghat section for at least more than 2 hours there. But to be honest, it's a beautiful drive from there. Roads used to be bad earlier, but I've heard that they are better. And as we go through that, our trip, we'll let you know in probably in the next few hours how is it. But overall, roads are pretty good. Okay. Okay, so guys, after traveling quite well on NH48, it's time to say bye to it and take a left turn from here. So I think we are at Dharwad area. From here we take a left turn, and the roads until some time back on NH48 has been terrific, and we were able to maintain some really good speed. The only thing is, after Hubballi till Dharwad, it's around 20-25 kilometers, and the entire stretch is under construction, because of which roads aren't very good or diversions are there. So that was one problem for NH48, last around 25 kilometers. But other than that, it's been good. So we have covered around 450 kilometers already, and it was a smooth ride. Now we are turning left. We are going towards Ramnagar, and from there to Molam and to Goa then. So this is probably the tricky part of going to Goa. At least the part where the ghat section comes. It's been raining heavily in Goa for past 3 days, and there are slight chances that because of which roads might not be very good. So yeah, looking forward to it, and we'll show you how the roads are. So after taking a left turn, we have just crossed the Ramnagar toll, perhaps the only toll here, where FASTag doesn't work. So, but good thing is, they had Google Pay, so you can do UPI payment there. And roads from here, probably I hope they are good. The only thing is, guys, when you take a left turn from the main road of Dharwad, you need to be really cautious. We didn't even think that there is a left turn, except for the Google maps which are showing there. It was in really bad condition. Once it took that, we are on the good correct road now, of course. But yeah, we need to be cautious there. That's all. So guys, we have come around 45 minutes from the place we stopped for a coffee. The place was just after the Ramnagar toll, and I would suggest that if you want to stop, that would be a good place, because the next hotels that we found was at least 40 minutes after that. For the road condition, in general it is good, but many a times for a couple of 50 meters, 100 meter road is really bad with all debris and mud. So you have to be cautious driving there. Having said that, we're driving a sedan and have made it fine, so should not be a problem for any other car. Again, more than 3 hours to go, and I think till the time we reach the Goan border, which will take another, I think, 1.5 hours, roads will be hit or a miss. And from Goa, from what I remember, roads were really good. So yeah, let's see. Okay guys, so the road was pretty good in between, but again, this stretch of road is really bad. I mean, I cannot emphasize how bad it is. It's tricky, navigating in these, roads. Seems that, but then these are in small patches. Small patches means like, 5 minutes you'll be like extremely bad road. For next 30 minutes you'll be like very nice. Again, good roads are back. But for past 5 minutes, I was really struggling. Luckily, I didn't have any belly hit for the car. But those are tricky roads. You need to be really patient and slow to navigate those.
रोड में गड्ढा है कितने सारे पैचेस हैं
So guys, we are going through the Ghat section road for some time now, and the roads are very curvy, and but the roads are good, so not a problem. Just follow the lane and it's okay. Visibility at places was, had gone really low. Now it is better, but it was really low in between. But having said that, we paid 20 rupees for forest entry charge here, and still I think 2 hours to go to reach our location. I am not sure if we have hit the Goa boundary already. I think probably we have, but a formal, boundary would be there in the next few minutes. But it's a lovely drive, I'm totally enjoying it, except for those stupid sections in between, which were really, really bad, crater size, those potholes, really difficult to drive there. Other than that, now it is lovely. So guys, we have completed the proper Ghat section of the unmowed Ghats, and we're on the way to Goa. Around 1.5 hours still left, and the Ghat section was okay, to be honest. Roads were, of course, very zigzag there as expected, but you just follow your lane and it was okay. The only problem was for reading heavily, really heavily, plus the visibility was low, but it was so fun to drive. I loved it. And as soon as we came down, from the Ghat section, everything changed. It was not raining anymore, and even the sun has come out now strangely. So yeah, that's cool. Other thing to notice is, if you see here, a lot of places speed limit is mentioned, and it's very important that you follow the speed limit here. It often happens that some policeman will stop you if you breach the limit, and you'll have to pay a fine. So I'm being very cautious here, trying to be around 60-65 speed, not more than that. And also one last thing. This is the same place where this Ghats ended. Is from where you go to Dudhsagar. Of course, this is monsoon. Dudhsagar is closed. Otherwise, if you go, you have to come here only, and from here only that jeep trek happens till Dudhsagar waterfalls. So guys, we took one final stop for sort of lunch. We were hungry. I had some noodles and coffee, and one final run left. About 1.5 hours more left to our hotel. But then that's all interior Goa. Should not be any problems. I would in general say that we have almost reached. So just wanted to give a feedback about how the entire experience has been. Overall, really good. I did not find it difficult at all, to be honest. A couple of tips that I think is important is that you really need to leave early from home. You cannot just leave at 12 in the afternoon and try to reach Goa. The problem is with this route is highways is fine, and it's till the time we were there. After that, once you take left turn from Dharwad and crossing North Ghat, roads are really bad, and I really would not recommend anyone to cross them during the after sunset. So it's very important that you leave early and reach early. In case you're leaving late, better stay somewhere at midnight, and then in the morning you can continue from there. That is one thing. Second thing is, I don't think you need to worry much about the car. Roads are bad sometimes, crater-sized potholes there, which were really bad, to be honest. But it's okay, any car can manage it. Just drive slowly, and you will be fine. And third thing is, when you enter Goa, it's very important that you maintain the speed limit prescribed. These policemen are, you'll find them at least 1 to 2 places, just waiting for people who are breaching the speed limit. So we saw, they were, holding a couple of people. So good for us. And once you enter Goa, roads are wonderful. You will enjoy it. Overall, 95% of the road is wonderful. 5% road or 10% of the road after you, take left from Dharwad is bad. Just, tackle slowly and you should be good. Overall, I would say 11 to 12 hours. And in this weather, we enjoyed it a lot. And overall, regarding the costing, there were around 8 or 9 toll booths that came in. I would say around 800 to 900 rupees that you will spend on the toll. There are 2 places. One place actually in Nagar where they don't take FASTag. So be sure to carry some cash, or at least Google Pay also works. So that is good. So that's all, I guess. And food you'll find everywhere, almost every, except for this portion of Ghat in which for 1 hour straight there was no place for lunch, dinner, tea, nothing at all for at least an hour. Other than that, no problem at all. So guys, we are almost there. Before we wind up, wanted to give a quick update of how our car performed throughout this trip. Right? It has a variety of roads. First of all, to start with, the car that we are driving is a Volkswagen Vento. It's a 1.0 TSI engine. Bought it in 2021. And overall, the car performed really, really well. And the point is, at one time the mileage I was getting was around 19.5 something on the highways, but the problem is it's really difficult to drive this car sanely. And there was a time I drove it spiritedly, and mileage brought down a bit, but overall it was great. It's a sedan, so you have to be careful when you get potholes. Other than that, I totally love driving it. That is one of the reasons we come to Goa in our car. And one last thing, if you see here, this is the bridge. We are crossing Panaji. This is the famous Atal Setu bridge, and we are passing the Mandovi river. Lovely bridge if you see, and I think it probably looks even better at night. Well, we have finally reached. Only 800 meters left to our hotel. We started at 6:30 in the morning and we are here at 6:30 in the evening. Total of 12 hours for 625 kilometers. We took a total of 4 breaks, and that is what I would suggest as well. You should take at least 3 to 4 breaks at least, because it's a long distance and important to take breaks. We did not had to fill fuel, luckily. Still more than a quarter of the fuel is left in the tank, so that is again good. Overall, all I wanted to do was reach here before sunset to be on the safe side, and I was able to do it. our property at the end. We are staying at with Ibis Styles. It's a 4-star property. Only for a night for now because we are going to other places tomorrow. Having said that, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope this will be helpful when you drive to Goa the next time. Thanks for watching.